out as recently as the 8th of February. On this stage, it finished 1-1. Well, here's Rodrigo getting in behind Javi Galán and a shooting chance. Oh, it's brilliant! Rodrigo with an early strike for Real Madrid. Talk about a sense of timing. He's ended a run of... Javi Galán down the side for Julian Alvarez. Alvarez trying to curl it in. Oh, yes! My goodness! You won't see better. The equaliser has taken... Vinicius Junior. Here's Brahim Diaz. Diaz has shuffled his way through and found a way through to restore Real Madrid's lead. Into the game in the Champions. They did it at this stage last season against Inter. And they've started off really brightly, really brightly. They've scored inside 30 seconds. Vinicius Junior. And it's high, and it's wide. And we're still locked at level. Went out the window.
Wow. Did not.
Game that Vinicius Junior missed. Now it's his time. And Mbappe doesn't hang about. Not even a faint sign of any pressure on that one. Rolled home with ease.
It's just so cool. He's looking at the goalkeeper all the time.
Not to lose. The Norwegian striker on the spot and up to it. Thumped in with interest.
It's a great penalty in the corner from Serlot.
Never lacks confidence. And that's why. Backs himself every time. 2 out of 2 for Carlo Ancelotti's team.
Again, just such a confident penalty. Gets his...
2 out of 2 for his new team this season in game time. Alvarez scores despite a slip, which drew a gasp from the crowd. It didn't stop him finding the roof of the net.
Oh, he did. He slipped just as he was about to connect.
Now, hang on. Here comes Valverde, and he scored. Alvarez penalty ruled out, by the way. The verdict was, you saw Marciniak say to the bench, some in red and white. Angel Correa's turn to be up to the mark. And he is, but only just. It's in, that's all that matters. He beats Courtois. And it's 3-2 to Real Madrid after 3 penalties. A deafening noise in front of him. Oblak stands in the way. And Oblak saves! Could be the turning point. Vente. Not hanging around, and he's missed it! He hit it too hard, he hit it too high. And Real Madrid now have the chance to fire themselves through. Antonio Rudiger, all those years in the game. And Oblak can't keep it out. Rudiger has squeezed it in. And Real Madrid, yet again, have squeezed themselves through. Fine margins. These are the finest of all. happens, they always find the way.
As Trent switches play, finds Kylian Mbappe. Great first touch from him. And he's coming to the left, still Mbappe! Well, he's in red-hot form, and he's done it again. There was mentioning a suggestion of Mbappe dependence. Well, it's now 24 out of Real Madrid's 42 goals this season, and they take an early lead. Nine Carreras. Bellingham on the turn. Trent chips it to the far post. Mbappe's header, and Camavinga finishes off a great team move from Real Madrid. It's 2-0. Camavinga. He lofts it out wide towards Carreras. Mbappe dropping deep, looks up, shoots, and somehow finds a way past Unai Simon. Well, I think he'd received a bit of an earful from the San Mamés fans and gave it back in one way or another with that celebration.
Look to return it in towards Bellingham. Here comes Rodrigo! Midway through the first half.
Real Madrid, almost 60% of the play. Here they come again with
Bellingham, brilliantly done. Oh, what a goal! Sensational. Rodrigo is in outstanding form, and that is a goal of the highest class. He's got some searing pace, and suddenly it was on a plate. His persistence paid off. Yanis Blachvik losing possession on his own 6-yard line and paying a mighty price for it.
Mendy into
Modric. What a glorious ball that is into Vinicius Junior. And Vinicius Junior carves open a chance and scores a superb individual goal.
to the far side. Real Madrid have the opportunity to stretch their legs here and stretch their opponents. It's Vinicius Junior. The skill is sublime. It's goal number 5-2 of the night for the Brazilian. Diambu happy to feed it to his teammate. Dedic venturing a long way forward, and Vinstra gives them a goal of consolation. It's his first strike since August, and what a place to do it.
Bellingham. What a pass that is to find Kylian Mbappe, who's through on goal. Mbappe!
Again, I think it's close. You can see 11 that's going to have to get it back in the game for them.
Very long there. It's fallen to Marcus Rashford, who pulls it back to Fermin, who makes absolutely no mistake.
He's a brilliant footballer.
Gets his head down. Gets past Koundé. Militao with a header, and Bellingham all on his own in the 6-yard area scores.
The better defence.
Really that they have is not really there. These runs behind is what's needed.
That's a clever flick from one Garcia to the other. Here's Fran Garcia. Bellingham into the penalty area. Jude Bellingham! Jude delivers for Real Madrid. Oh, they like him here in Charlotte, you know. You wouldn't think they're a man like, because here's Trent Alexander-Arnold. It's back for Arda Güler! Real Madrid are putting on a show here in North Carolina. The Galacticos love it. and so do the supporters. This is Vinicius Junior. Again, remember, a man like Real Madrid, not many options, but he finds one. Valverde. Out wide to Brahim Diaz, into the path of Valverde! Federico Valverde is there to put the seal on a brilliant win for Real Madrid. Modric, Ceballos and Brahim Diaz. And now Antonio Rudiger, who gets stuck in, as you'd always expect. Chance of a Pachuca deflection, and they're back in it. And it's the man we talked about pre-match, the danger man, Montiel, Elias Montiel, the teenager, pulls one back for Pachuca. And with 10 minutes to go, 10 men of Real Madrid.
Five shots on target.
It was inevitable, wasn't it?
Yeah.
At some stage it felt the goal was coming. And it does come. No mistake. Kylian Mbappe. Space on the left again. Güler. Mbappe. Thought he was going to control the ball. He ended up volleying. And he's scoring. The difference between the two teams on the field of play. You can't argue with that scoreline. It's been one-way traffic.
Are determined to actually stop it.
He's looking to guide that ball into the bottom corner. Carreras with a powerful shot. Wow! Well, where did that come from?
Back again here with the lively Fran Garcia. Vinicius Junior. Arda Güler. Oh, he's there again! Gonzalo Garcia having the time of his life in the USA. A fourth goal in the competition. And the man who is the placeholder for come again. In by Trent Alexander-Arnold! And Fran Garcia to make it 2-0 after 19 blistering minutes by Real Madrid. Already 1 foot firmly in the second. Anton, little body swerve. Julian Reyes on. Only half clear. This is Maxi Bayer! Well, 3 to play and a goal back. Maxi Bayer. And this game suddenly, late on, has legs again. And the cross. Mbappe! That is what they came to see. On a global stage, a world-class talent doing what he does, and that's the clinch of minutes. It's Guirassy, goes high and finds the target, and hang on, it's a 1-goal game again, 3-2 in the 98th minute.
Looking for goal number 21 on the season, and Mbappe does it so calmly, so smooth, so real. This is Valentin Rossier down the right-hand side. He's laid it across. There's an opportunity for Diego Garcia. Is he onside? At times has been Leganes' best player this season, and he can do this, leading the charge. Oscar trying to clip it back. It stays with him. There's Dani Raba, and that's a goal for Leganes to give them the lead. And Garcia queuing up here at Real Madrid, but can they find an angle on goal? It is Bellingham whose shot is denied, and then off the line, Tapia saves it, but he can't keep it out a second time. Jude Bellingham, 90 seconds into the second half, and we are back and level.
We see here, still touch and maybe outside the box, the wall.
There is the little touch, and there's the goal from Mbappe to put Madrid ahead. Around the wall, and Real Madrid do what Real Madrid do. His second of the night, his
Sandro Ramirez picks up the ball on the edge of the box. The cross towards Fabio Silva. 27 seconds into the game. Well, we said Real Madrid needed a strong performance and display today. And no mistake from Kylian Mbappe, sends Silasson the wrong way, gets the ball quickly. Real Madrid want to pounce and get back into Kylian Mbappe. Silasson makes the save. I don't know if it's offside or not, but Brahim Diaz puts the ball into an empty net. Lucas Vázquez with the assist. It's another threatening move. Rodrigo, Kylian Mbappe! No mistake this time, no chance for Rodrigo. Silasson stays on his line. Rodrigo back to Kylian Mbappe. It's 4-1 Real Madrid. Mbappe with the hat-trick.
القناص يلعب عن طريق جريليتش يحط كوره هي خطيره ويحل السبكه واحد بلاش 1-0 انهى سيامو في الدقيقه 18 في الماتش الخامس في ملعب كورتوا في استاد مانشستر. من يقدر يقبل واللي ضيع.
Mbappe's free and scores. Time stood still for a moment. The spell well and truly broken, and Erling Haaland restores Manchester City. They served him well in the first half, and I think the biggest credit you can give them is the reaction. Vinicius Junior. Brahim Diaz returns to his old haunt and scores a priceless Champions League goal for Real Madrid. Vinicius Junior has stolen it. The race is on. And Bellingham coming in. Scored!
Dominant they can be, they were the better team. Their firepower is so dangerous. So for City, when they have the ball, they want to commit bodies forward, but have to be careful they don't get caught on the break.
And in this sort of scenario, oh, sensational start! Kylian Mbappe, one chance, one goal. And Pep Guardiola, a portrait.
He dismissed pretty lightly.
Bellingham feeding Vinicius Junior. Rodrigo, Mbappe scores! Well, the Fab Four are calling the tune. Real Madrid's grip tightens. Mbappe, it's opened up. Three for Mbappe, three for Real Madrid. And it's Marmoush to hit it, and what a hit it was! And on the follow-up, Nico Gonzalez is there. But